So this is day 3 of the Daniel fast. Keeping in mind that this is all about eating whole foods in a spiritually minded way. So for day 3, I had for breakfast I had a big bowl of oatmeal, and I had a smoothie to go with it, and then some water to go with that. I like having smoothies for breakfast. It's just an easy kind of liquid meal, and you can make it very quickly, and you can consume it. So if you're on the go, if you're really hungry, quick breakfast. Oatmeal is also fairly quick to make. And I was really full. I was very appreciative. I think my problem day 1 was that I just had this sort of like portable size oatmeal, but this time around, day 3, I had a nice big bowl of oatmeal, and it helped to kind of keep me until lunchtime because I didn't have a very big lunch. For lunch, I had these veggie balls that I found at, wait for it, Dollar Tree. And I typically don't eat food at Dollar Tree. I do not like prepared foods. I usually buy like frozen foods and only specific brands that they have, because they're pretty good. It's not all of it is crappy. Some of it you have to be careful. So anyway, I got some veggie balls, and they were not only vegan, they were vegetarian, and they were gluten-free. So it kind of covered a lot of the bases that you'd need to cover to eat food anyway. So I checked the ingredients. It didn't have anything out of the ordinary. All were whole food and all were recognizable. So I was very curious to try it. There were 9 balls in the pack, so it wouldn't make a good lunch unless it was supplemented with something else, but it would make a pretty good snack. So I ate it, and it wasn't bad. Definitely had some kick. Definitely had a little spicy kick, but not enough that it would turn me off from it. If I see it again, I probably would buy it. And it's been about 48 hours, so I haven't had any sort of GI issues, which is, sometimes what you have to watch out for if you buy prepared food at Dollar Tree. It's just the reality of the situation. But anyway, this wasn't bad, and for $1, not a bad deal. And for dinner, I decided to treat myself to some sushi. I was very pleased. There's this place that I go to, and they have vegetarian sushi, and it's I had like an avocado roll, a cucumber roll. I had an inari roll, which is tofu skin, which is also called yuba. It's the skin that forms when you cook soy milk. So that's what the yuba is. So it's a byproduct of a whole food, which is fine by me. So anyway, yeah, I had an inari skin roll, and and the inari skin roll comes with avocado and I think cucumber, but it's really good. And I had a shiitake mushroom roll, and I was so like, I didn't want to cook, and I wanted something fast, and I wanted something filling, and sushi tends to do that for me. And I was just so thankful to be able to get like seaweed and rice and vegetables, and it's whole food, and it's Daniel fast friendly. I'm good. So that's what I had for dinner, and I actually got a lot of sushi. I had enough for the next day. So the big lesson for day 3 was water. Got into the rhythm of my getting back into my meals and how I'm going to eat. But the big thing is I have to be cognizant of drinking enough water. I found that sometimes what I was feeling as hunger was actually thirst in a weird way. So when I drank enough water, and it's I'm not saying it has to be 8 cups, but it has to be sufficient. You should be drinking at least 2 glasses, I would think, with every meal. But drinking water is an integral part of having this be a really healthy fast, because you want to stay hydrated. I want to stay focused. I want to stay alert. And I also want to, drinking water isn't just another way of feeling full. Feeling full isn't relegated to eating food. It's also drinking can help you feel full as well. So that was just something I hadn't thought about. I thought about it, but just wasn't paying attention to it. So day 3, that was the big lesson, and that's what I ate, and it was really good. Really an okay day 3.